Hello everybody, I'm back for another video, and this time with 2 free hands. Yes everybody, I am back for another video. Mr. Spontaneously Disney here, and this time I am gimbal free, not at Downtown Disney, and I decided to make another video from home. And this time I got a new tripod with me, I got a bunch of new vlogging equipment. And I was thinking, there's only so much stuff I can vlog at Downtown Disney. Of course I'll be making more Wishables videos and more pin videos and more vlogs from Downtown Disney, but with the pandemic going on, I just thought, you know what, maybe I should be making some more videos from home. And yeah, let's get it started. Okay guys, so I am fairly new to the vlogging from home kind of thing. It's not really what I'm used to. As you probably know, I'm used to vlogging at the Disney parks. That's just my natural thing to do. It seems like when I'm at Disneyland, vlogging, it's just more natural, more accepting. It's what I'm used to. And I just, it all comes natural to me. So it's kind of weird to be at home here, vlogging from home. But I was thinking for today's video, I feel like I have some new subscribers here. You guys probably don't know much about me. So I've come up with some different Disney related questions that have to do with just getting to know me, so you can learn more about who Mr. Spontaneously Disney is. And yeah, let's get it started. So much to cover, and depending on how much time I take and answering these questions and what I like Disney based, I'll answer as many as I can, but definitely want to keep it time based. Don't want to make this video too long. So starting with the basics, guys, I am a Southern California local. I am a Disneyland local. I have been a AP holder since 2011. Always had a love for Disney. My family's always kept it Disney based, always watching Disney movies and doing all kinds of things. As you can see, I've been a pass holder for a while. From we used to have this pass, and now we have moved to this pass, which is pretty much Florida kind of logo style. Love this style. I'm so glad we're turning to that. Hopefully soon we'll get the magic bands, but in Disneyland right now we don't have that. But yeah, I've been a pass holder since 2011 and always had a love for the parks, and always went with friends, with family, anyway, I could go by myself. I mean, you've seen my videos where I just go to Disneyland, walk by myself, check out what's going on. There's always something new to see at Disneyland. That is for sure. Moving right along, guys, so I'm gonna move on to some top favorites from Disney for me. So top characters, I've always thought about my top favorite characters, and my number one all-time favorite Disney character is always going to be Sorcerer Mickey. I have so much merchandise from Sorcerer Mickey that I could probably show you right now. Like right here, I have this awesome Fantasia or Phantasmic scene. Sorcerer Mickey when he's doing the water scene and he's shooting magic and fireworks. This is one of my all-time favorite items I have, and I just love Sorcerer Mickey so much. I always loved the hat, always loved his robe. I even have pictures of Sorcerer Mickey when I visited Florida. I loved it so much. So this is one of my all-time favorite things, just hanging on my shelf. And of course, I also have pins from Sorcerer Mickey, and these are just two of one of my favorite pins. So Windows of Magic, when this pin came out last year, I waited in line for this pin. I didn't wait in line for any other pin, none of the other Windows of Magic. I've never waited in line for a pin before, and yeah, those lines get crazy long. But luckily, I got there just in time. I was probably 20 people behind me, were probably the last people to get this pin, and it sold out in the park, so it sells out real quick. So I was really happy to get this pin, and I don't even want to take it off. I just leave it and I just hang it somewhere and I just look at it because it's my favorite pin. And of course, I love everything mouse ears. And then so when this series came out and I got Sorcerer Mickey mouse ears, I had to get this pin. This pin is also one of my favorites, and I just keep it with me. And that is my number one favorite character. Of course, I have a top 5. I mean, don't have a lot of merchandise from my other top 5, but surprisingly, it may surprise you on who my other favorites are. So, second favorite is Steamboat Willie, who is again Mickey Mouse from the original cartoon from Walt Disney, and he's like awesome. I love his whistle. I like his hat. I love the black and white aesthetic. That's my favorite. And of course, number 3 is going to be Oswald Rabbit. He's another classic. I wish they included him more, but I know that was a long, complicated history with Oswald Rabbit. He is just awesome. I think he's a great character. I like his design, simple. And then going on to 4 and 5 being different characters. I also love Jiminy Cricket. I don't have a lot of Jiminy Cricket merch, but if you've seen my past videos, I got some pins recently from Jiminy Cricket, and I'm super happy about that. So he's number 4 on my list, and number 5 being Zero. Zero is just an awesome dog, and I have a keychain of him somewhere, but I don't know what I did with it, guys. But I love Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas. Ghost dog with a pumpkin nose. I mean, come on, it's just so awesome. Love Zero. And also going on to Pixar characters, Nemo. I grew up with Finding Nemo. Watched it like 5 times when it came out when I was a kid because I have a fascination for marine life. I always wanted to work with marine life like SeaWorld or be a marine biologist. Always had a love for nature and that. And also love Coco. That's like probably like my second favorite. Not necessarily a character, but as a movie, Coco is amazing. Especially Mama Imelda. Love her. And her singing and Miguel's singing. Love all the singing in that movie. And going down to princesses, I'm not big on the princesses, but I do like the princess movies. My number 1 favorite is always going to be Anna from Frozen. She's just witty and she's funny, and I just love her personality, and in Frozen 2 it just develops even more, and she's just an adventurous, amazing character. And then going down, I also love Belle. Belle, her sense of understanding, her sense of just trusting and helping, and her love for reading. She's just a very sophisticated and lovely character, and I love her dress, of course. Both amazing princesses. But yeah, those are some favorites of mine from the Disney franchise and Pixar. Just some favorites of mine, guys. Going on to favorite rides in the parks, Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure. In Disneyland, definitely without a doubt, my favorite ride is Big Thunder. Always love that ride. I love how it's outdoors. I love the Western feel. Never get enough of Big Thunder. It's a classic ride that I hope they never get rid of. And of course, during the season, Christmas season, I love Nightmare Before Christmas Haunted Mansion. I just love all the pumpkins. I love the mixture of Halloween and Christmas. I love that feel and aesthetic. It just brings a new life to Haunted Mansion. Of course, I love the classic Haunted Mansion. Of course I do. But when a Haunted Mansion gets taken over by Nightmare Before Christmas, just a brand new life that I love so much with all the different characters included. And in DCA, my favorite ride is always between Incredicoaster and Toy Story Midway Mania. And I guess I could put them in their own subjects because one is a roller coaster and one is more of a game more than a ride. But Toy Story Midway Mania, have to go on it every time I go to the parks. I love it so much. Even if it's like an hour line, I will wait. And for Incredicoaster actually does pretty well in the line. And I've never seen it more than 45 minutes unless of course it's a Saturday. And I usually don't go Saturdays because it's usually so busy. But it's usually good on time, and usually like if it says 45 minutes, it might even be 30 minutes or less. So I love that ride. It's just such a great roller coaster. I miss it when it was California Screamin' though. That's a great ride. And of course, speaking of Disneyland and California Adventure, let's talk about favorite snacks. Of course, we have our classic snacks from ice cream to churros to popcorn and everything else you can think of, like cotton candy. Of course, you saw my Wishables vlog where I opened all the snack Wishables. Got all of them, and there they are. They're just right there. But my favorite, oh my goodness, I remember when Disneyland did the churro AP challenge. I didn't buy all the churros, but I definitely bought this churro that was had this chocolate sauce, this hot chocolate sauce, and it was actually by Big Thunder. It's just so good. It was a part of the AP churro challenge, and it was cocoa based. I just loved it so much. Want it again. I hope they bring that back. I think they do, but I don't remember. It's been a while, but would love that. Definitely tell me in the comments what's your favorite Disney snack. As for Disney entree, I don't count Mickey waffles as a snack, but that is definitely my favorite entree. For breakfast. I mean, for dinner, I can talk about dinner all day. There's so much different food. But for right now, I'm just sticking to my favorite meal, and that has to be the Mickey waffle. It's just so cute, so friendly, so inviting. Please eat me. With eggs and just favorite. I remember at Carnation Cafe, I definitely had that for breakfast. Loved it. Table for one. Now moving right along, guys. Oh my goodness, I'm taking way too much time in explaining. This is gonna be a long video, I can already tell. So that's my interest in Disneyland. My interest is in Disney in general. But another big aspect of me is I am very big in Run Disney. Maybe not as much as I used to, but I don't know if you guys know about Run Disney, but of course there are races at Disneyland or Disney World. Not so much Disneyland anymore, but when I first started getting into running and the Disneyland races were here still. Now they're not because of different reasons that I'd rather not get into. But you know, someday I hope the races do come back. I know we do have those 5Ks, the cast member 5Ks, but they're just not quite the same. But I have so many medals from Run Disney, and I've been to Florida and done the Dopey Challenge, if you know what the Dopey Challenge is. That's a big event. And yeah, let me explain just a little bit of what I've done. I'll show you the medals. Yeah, guys, let's see that. So yeah, everybody, I love Run Disney, and Run Disney is just such a magical event that happens in the Disney company. I started running in high school, and I did track and cross country, and I grew for a love of running, and I just enjoyed racing, and I enjoyed doing independent races and earning medals. And I just learned to have a love for it, and I discovered Run Disney eventually. I've always wanted to do them. They were very expensive, and for a person that didn't have a job, it was very expensive for me. But I remember going to the expo for the first time, and this is like 2013 or 2014, and I picked this up from one of the expos. This is iconic for me, this headband, because I used to wear every single day in my running. If you know my Instagram, my personal Instagram, my personal used to be very running based, and I used to post every day of my running mileage and what I did, and I always took a picture of myself with this headband in a stance, thumbs up stance, of course. And it's just, I love this headband. I don't really run with it anymore because I've sort of taken a step back from running. Now I'm just running for health, not really running for marathons anymore. But oh my goodness, I love that headband. And the medals, guys, Run Disney medals are amazing. I remember when I graduated from high school, that's when I signed up for my first Disneyland Run Disney race, and it was the Dumbo Double Dare. I know, I love that name so much, and I could wear these medals all the time, guys. I'm definitely gonna make a video telling you stories of all the different Run Disney races I've done, and maybe even make that a series, because I love Run Disney so much, and I definitely want to go back to Florida for another race. But guys, this is the Dumbo Double Dare 2015 medal. I love it so much. This is when you do a mixture of the 10K and the half marathon. So you do 6.2 miles one day, and then you do 13.1 miles the next day. And for me, thinking like, oh my god, I can't do that. That's so hard. Like, how am I gonna run 2 days in a row, especially races? I mean, considering in high school I ran like 40 to 50 miles a week, it was nothing. Like, not saying it's nothing, but I mean, I'm young, so I guess it's nothing for me. But it's definitely an accomplishment, and this medal is just so amazing. I love it so much. Like, my medal hangers, I'll show you my medal hangers in a different video, but I just stare at them every single day. It's like when I go to bed and I wake up, that's the first thing I see in the morning. And of course, so this is from 2015, and in 2017, excuse me, I went back and did one of the last races. This is one of the last races of the last year for Run Disney in California. And this was Toy Story based. This is the Toy Story half marathon. And it's just so adorable. I love it. I also have it in a pin, and I keep that on my social club vest, which I'll get into in a minute. Just look at it. It's just so beautiful, guys. Like, I love this. I love the color. I love how it's Buzz, Woody, and Jessie. It's just amazing, guys. And of course, and in 2017, that year, I went to Florida. This is before, so this race was in September. This race was in January of 2017, and I did the Dopey Challenge. So of course, look how cute this medal is. Dopey in all of his glory, And guys, it's called the Dopey Challenge, so of course you know why it's gonna be called that. It's something dopey. So I trained my hardest for this, thinking like it's gonna be really hard, and it was hard, but I did it. So you do 5K one day, 3.1 miles, then you do 10K the next day, 6.2 miles, then a half marathon, 13.1 miles, and then on the last day of marathon weekend, yes, it is a full marathon, guys. 26.2 miles, adding up to a total of 48.6 miles. Guys, I don't know how I did it that day, but that was the first marathon I've ever ran where I just ran and I didn't stop. I literally didn't walk for anything. I just had the best time, guys. I could go on and on about the Dopey Challenge. I'll make another video just based on that weekend, because I remember doing the marathon, put on my Disney playlist, and I remember Almost There from Princess and the Frog came on. I was singing out loud and I didn't care who heard me. Almost there. And that was like at mile 16. Oh my god, that race was just amazing. On Disney property in Walt Disney World. Oh my gosh, guys. And of course, in September, when you complete coast to coast, so you do a race in Florida and then you do a race in California, and this is the last year it was offered on the 10th anniversary. This is, again, one of my favorite medals because, of course, just look at this 10th anniversary of coast to coast. Oh my god, it's the statue of Mickey and Walt, guys. Oh my goodness, just how amazing is that? I love this medal, and I also have it in pin form as well. Like, I could wear these medals over and over, guys, and here I am wearing them for a video. Cause like, oh my gosh, guys, I can't wait to do another Run Disney race. Probably in 2021 or 2022, one of those races in Florida. But of course, right now everything's up in the air these days. But yeah, that's just a little bit about me on Run Disney. I'll definitely make a full video, probably a series of just stories from all the different medals I've earned from Run Disney. But yeah, guys, that's one aspect of me, and now I want to share, I'm also a part of a social club. What kind of social club is it? I'll tell you in a second. Okay, guys, I am back. Okay, guys, so have you seen this jacket before? I think some of you have, because I have been wearing this jacket for a very long time, and I've worn it a lot in my past vlogs at Disneyland. But yes, this is my club jacket. I am a part of the Rum Runners Social Club. And of course, I don't know if you can get from the name, but it is a club based on the love of Disney and the love of running. So of course, this club is perfect for me. I've always known a lot of these people from my Instagram, because again, my account was very Disney based, Run Disney based. So I knew a lot of the running people, running community. And I've gotten to know some of the social club people from my Instagram, and eventually they reached out to me and they were like, hey, do you want to hang out? And I was like, of course. I got to know them, they got to know me, we hung out a couple of times, and then eventually they wanted me to join the club, and so I was like, of course. And just amazing people. The Rum Runners are amazing. The president, Shai, oh my gosh, he is just so social. He's a great person. He's just amazing. He's a big supporter, always supports everybody. So of course, this is where I keep the bulk of my pins. I keep so many of like my most loved pins on here. And of course, we have here from my Run Disney collection. It's kind of messed up now because I haven't used it in a while, so I kind of need to clean this vest up. But got all of my, not all of them, but just the ones I could get. I have my, of course, Coast to Coast, my Dumbo Double Dare, Toy Story Half, and then the original half marathon I've done in 2015, Pixar Double Dare, that they changed it to that from Dumbo Double Dare that year, and my Goofy Challenge because that's a part of the Dopey Challenge, and of course the Pixar Half Marathon. I also have an Avengers Half Marathon. Oh my gosh, the Avengers Half Marathon weekend, that's awesome. Keep my other pins here, and oh my gosh, guys, like I have another pin here that I absolutely love. Of course, we have BB-8, who's my favorite Star Wars character. We have Nemo, my favorite character. I have loved that latte pin. It was the only pin I wanted, and luckily it did not sell out. I was like, oh my god, yes, I got it. And yeah, I just keep like my Star Wars collection here, just like all Disney-based stuff. Of course, we have the Rum Runners pin. Oh my gosh, how amazing that pin is. It has so much detail if you look closer in it. But yeah, love the Rum Runners, and it branches me out to meet other social clubs and other people that are the love of Disney and their own social clubs, and it's just an awesome meet and greet kind of thing at Disney. I know they get a bad rap sometimes if you know about the social club community, but really guys, like, they're not bad at all. Yeah, some of us get a bit rowdy, but stay away from those people. Those people, like, you know, just keep clear, have fun, stay magical. And yeah, that's another part. Run Disney leads me on into the Rum Runners. And of course, like as you know, I don't even need to mention I collect pins. I have so many different collections. But yeah guys, that's just a little bit about me. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because I have talked way too much already. But definitely got some new video ideas I will share with you now that I've talked about this with you. But I hope you liked this video. I know it's different. I hope it's interesting. I know it's kind of weird just sitting here and talking compared to all the different vlogging videos that I'm used to making. So yeah guys, if you like this video, please leave this video with a like. Please leave a comment of what else you want to see. I'm open to making so much different content. I have a tripod now, so I can do so much more at home now as well. Trying to make my videos spontaneous, but also a flair of Disney. Just gotta keep it fun, magical. Share with a friend, guys, and stay safe during this pandemic while I'm at home now, because the Disney parks are still closed here in California, and you know, just want to stay safe. Have a magical day, everybody. Stay spontaneous. Have a magical day.